Hi, my name is Syn, also known as Syn-tha-goddess, and I'm saying these things to you. I am saying them to me. I am saying them to any artist or any creative that needs to hear it. You are not your imposter syndrome. In fact, your imposter syndrome is actually it's a lie. Did you know that imposter syndrome was a lie? And that's okay if you didn't. You know what? As a creative, I'm sure that all of us have dealt with imposter syndrome, right? I'm not good enough to post that. My art isn't good enough to be entered into a, oh God, what's it called? Art exhibit. My videos are gonna flop, right? And that's a whole other situation. But imposter syndrome can show up a fuck ton of ways. Imposter syndrome is the idea or belief that you don't have the worthiness to be in a certain space. And I can go on and on for days about why you feel that way, but no matter what happened or what made you believe that you are not worthy of sharing your creativity with the world, here are some things that at least helped me grapple with feeling like I don't belong in artist or creative spaces. Sometimes I feel like imposter syndrome, even though it is ingrained in us from a very young age, especially if you're queer, especially if you're a Black woman, especially if you are an outlier that doesn't look like the mass majority of people that are in media, you can for sure feel that sort of pressure. But here's the thing, I've actually searched throughout the entire wide world. There is no one on earth that's just like you. And you have to remember that there isn't anyone else on earth like you. Now, do we all have similar experiences? Of course, we are all the universe experiencing life in these bodies. However, there isn't anyone with your unique perspective, even if you do belong to a specific group of people. So what really helps with imposter syndrome for me is knowing that even if my voice may be similar to others, my voice is my voice. No one else is going to have this voice. No one else is going to have this smile. No one else is going to have my creative ability. There is always going to be someone else to compare to. That's how this game of life that we are currently living works. They make us insecure and then give us a bunch of people to compare ourselves to make us feel that we are not worthy enough of the dreams and the desires and the wants that we have. And there are a lot of ways that you can combat this because it is very ingrained in our psyche. What personally helped me, and if you're a manifestation girly, don't even come for me, but it is affirmations. It is affirmations, I'm sorry. And I have proof for you. Would you like to see some proof? I'm back, bitch. So let me tell you a little story. The year is 2020. The panorama has just hit all of the United States. We are stuck in our houses. I am depressed. I haven't consistently made art in years, and it didn't feel like I had any more creativity in me to even give to the world. I knew on some level that wasn't true. And when I went about researching it, everyone was like, affirmations, affirmations. I'm gonna show you something that's a little bit personal and that's a little bit secret, okay? This is my gratitude / affirmation journal. This is the very first notebook that I have ever filled up in my entire life. So get a round of applause for the character development, for the growth. So back in 2021, I started a practice in which I made a gratitude list and then I wrote down 5 affirmations, the same affirmation, just 5 times. So here is my gratitude list on, you can do it, focus. So here's my gratitude, don't read it, that's personal. My gratitude list back in 2021. And this is the last entry in my notebook back in September 2023. Let me read you some of the affirmations that I wrote in this book. May 15th, 2022. Here are the things that I was grateful for. That I was on day 17 of a 100-day journey of writing every day. That I was listening to new music again. I was grateful for magic. I was grateful that I was being given grace, and I was grateful for mirrors, which seems a little silly, but hell, listen, sometimes when you're writing what you're grateful for, it's very important to stay in gratitude. You have to do whatever comes to you. And the affirmation on this day is, my power is without limits. And even though honestly, sometimes your hands will shake writing these affirmations. You can also repeat the affirmations to yourself in a mirror. You can also record yourself saying the affirmations and put them in like a MP3 file and put it in your iTunes library so that you can listen to it wherever you go. There are so many ways to just repeat and repeat that, hey, I have power, I have creativity, the things that I want me back, and my art matters. April 28th, 2022. Everything is happening for me, not to me. July 11th, 2023. I trust my intuition. So there are tons of ways actually for you to reprogram your mind essentially to not think in a negative way about your art or sharing your art. What really helped me was pinpointing something that I was feeling really, really bad about, flipping it, reframing it so that the affirmation really was pinpointed to a sore spot that I was feeling inside of me. And I also do have services. So if you do want to have a creativity chat with me one-on-one, please feel free, book your girl. The link is in the description box. And last but not least, there's something really, really important that you have to be doing every single time you do something creative. And that's celebrate that shit, baby. And I'm not joking. Even if it feels that what you've done is the most smallest, minuscule thing, if you've posted a video, congratulations, post that video on every single fucking platform that you have. If you finished a short story, fantastic, celebrate your shit, post it online, share it with everyone you know. Thing you do is too small to not be celebrated as a win, because you are giving yourself evidence that you do complete things and that also you are wonderful and amazing of praise. And I know that may seem a little harsh, but when I turned 30 and I had my 30th birthday party, I wanted to show off my photography. I wanted to show off the body neutral, body positive experience that I had been dealing with the last couple of years. So I threw myself a party. Like, that's not a lie. Like, literally for my 30th birthday, I had a party where I put up all my photography, and I had cakes, and I had a weed bar, and I had a mimosa bar. And listen, I had the time of my life during that winter storm, okay? But I felt scared about putting my art out there that I almost didn't do it. But the connections and the amazing things that have come forth just from that one event 2 years ago has completely changed the trajectory of my life, because I wanted to celebrate me. I wanted to celebrate me. And you need to celebrate you. All right, I'm getting out of here, but I want to let you know that everything you do is creative, and creativity will change the world. Bye.